November 715 Mike Yankee, contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.9 or 5. Los Angeles Ground, Air Force 558, ready for pushback. Contacting Los Angeles Tower on 120.9 or 5, November 715 Mike Yankee. Air Force 558, pushback approved, expect runway 7 left. Los Angeles Ground, Kuwait private jet, ready for pushback. Pushback approved, Air Force 558. Kuwait private jet, pushback approved, expect runway 7 right. Pushback approved, Kuwait private jet. Los Angeles Ground, Delta 3128, ready for pushback. Los Angeles Ground, Lufthansa 3456 Heavy, ready for pushback. Delta 3128, pushback approved, expect runway 6 right. Pushback approved, Delta 3128. Lufthansa 3456 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 7 left. Pushback approved, Lufthansa 3456 Heavy. Los Angeles Ground, Air Force 558, ready to taxi. Air Force 558, taxi to runway 7 left, contact tower when ready. Taxi into runway 7 left, Air Force 558. Los Angeles Ground, Kuwait private jet, ready to taxi to runway 7 right. Kuwait private jet, taxi to runway 7 right. Contact tower when ready. Taxi into runway 7 right, Kuwait private jet. Los Angeles Ground, Japan Air 106, request taxi to parking. Japan Air 106, taxi to parking. Japan Air 106, cross runway 7 left. Crossing runway 7 left. Japan Air 106. Japan Air 106, cross runway 7 left. Los Angeles Ground, Delta 3128, ready to taxi to runway 6 right. Crossing runway 7 left. Japan Air 106. Delta 3128, taxi to runway 6 right, contact tower when ready. Taxi into runway 6 right, Delta 3128. Cleared for takeoff, runway 7 left, Speedbird 78 Heavy. Los Angeles Tower, American 603 is 11 nautical miles to the west at 4,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 6 left. Los Angeles Tower, Marine 911, inbound on the ILS. Runway 7 left. American 603, contact PT Magoo approach on 124.7. Los Angeles Tower, Kuwait private jet, ready for takeoff at runway 7 right, departing north. Contacting PT Magoo approach on 124.7, American 603. Los Angeles Tower, Air Force 558, ready for takeoff at runway 07 left, remaining in the pattern. Marine 911, contact PT Magoo approach on 124.7. Air Force 558, runway 7 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Unable pattern work, straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 7 left, Air Force 558. Kuwait private jet, runway 7 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 7 right, Kuwait private jet. Los Angeles Tower, Marine 911, inbound on the ILS, runway 7 left. Los Angeles Tower, American 603 is 11 nautical miles to the west at 4,000 feet, inbound for landing. Marine 911, contact PT Magoo approach on 124.7. Los Angeles Tower, Lufthansa 113 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 7 left, departing straight out. American 603, contact PT Magoo approach on 124.7. Contacting PT Magoo approach on 124.7, Marine 911. Lufthansa 113 Heavy, hold short of runway 7 left. Holding short runway 7 left, Lufthansa 113 Heavy. Los Angeles Tower, Quebec Foxtrot Alpha November is 9 nautical miles to the southwest at 13,600 feet, inbound for landing. Lufthansa 113 Heavy, runway 7 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Thank you, good day, Japan Air 106. Cleared for takeoff, runway 7 left, Lufthansa 113 Heavy. Los Angeles Tower, American 603 is 8 nautical miles to the west at 3,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 6 left. Quebec Foxtrot Alpha November, contact PT Magoo approach on 124.7. Lufthansa 3456 Heavy, request PT Magoo approach on 124.7, American 603. Lufthansa 3456 Heavy, contact PT Magoo approach on 124.7. Contacting PT Magoo approach on 124.7, Lufthansa 3456 Heavy. Los Angeles Tower, Lufthansa 3456 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 7 left, departing straight out. Marine 911, is on final runway 7 left. Lufthansa 3456 Heavy, runway 7 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Los Angeles Tower, American 603 is 4 nautical miles to the west at 1,100 feet, inbound for landing. Cleared for takeoff, runway 7 left, Lufthansa 3456 Heavy. Marine 911, roger. American 603, number 1, runway 6 left, cleared to land. Los Angeles Tower, Air Force 558 is 6 nautical miles to the west at 5,900 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 07 left. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 6 left, American 603. Air Force 558, number 1, runway 7 left, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 7 left, Air Force 558. Los Angeles Tower, Delta 3128, ready for takeoff at runway 6 right, departing south. Air Force 558, number 1, runway 7 left, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 7 left, Air Force 558. Delta 3128, runway 6 right, cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 113 Heavy, requesting departure to the east. Cleared for takeoff, runway 6 right, Delta 3128. Los Angeles Tower, Thai 340 flight of 4, ready for takeoff at runway 7 left, remaining in the pattern. Lufthansa 113 Heavy, departure to the east is approved. Los Angeles Tower, Delta 537, ready for takeoff at runway 7 left, Departing straight out. Speedbird 78 Heavy, request frequency change. Los Angeles Tower, Kilo 74 Juliet Hotel, inbound on the ILS, runway 7 right. Thank you, good day, Lufthansa 113 Heavy. Thai 340 flight of 4, runway 7 left, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern work, straight out departure approved. Lufthansa 3456 Heavy, contact PT Magoo approach on 124.7.